All right, so let's talk about this new Game DJ Drama Gangsta Grillz project. Every movie needs a trailer. Yes, it's a new project, album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it by Game. Every movie needs a trailer. It's the title of it. Let me just give y'all a little bit of background for those that don't know. For like the past, I don't know, 20 years, dang near, Game been my favorite rapper. Ever since I heard him, I really heard him in 2004. You know what I'm saying? Really, when he first signed with Dr. Dre, that was on the cover of Double XL. And I know the last couple of years I've been kind of like, not so much having him as my favorite rapper anymore because I kind of got tired of his antics. And, when he dissed Dre and Eminem, I was kind of like over it. Even though I understand why he was mad at Dre. He was mad at Dre because of the Super Bowl and all that stuff, which I still feel the Game should have been at the Super Bowl, maybe with 50 Cent, when 50 Cent did in the club. Because as you recall, the Game was in the club video, dancing. So maybe they could have called Game. So when 50 performed in the club, Game could have been dancing with the girls because there was dancers, dancing like the video. So whatever the case, Game got mad at Dr. Dre and dissed Eminem, which was silly, and but antics aside, Game always been a good rapper. So having said all that, when I heard that him and DJ Drama was coming out with a Gangsta Grillz mixtape, I was excited. Now, if you recall, many years ago, I don't know, maybe at least like 10 years ago, there was supposed to be a DJ Drama Game mixtape. And there was some kind of controversy that came about because there was a song that got released. I don't want to say the name of the song because I don't know how long you got to go without cussing. But it was a song about a female, and it had a female on the song. And let's just say Game was talking about Ray J and Kim Kardashian and all this stuff. But they were saying that the female was Nicki Minaj, and it was supposed to be for Game and DJ Drama's mixtape. And apparently, it wasn't Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was like, that's not me. And it was a whole big issue. And next thing you know, that whole Game and DJ Drama mixtape never saw the light of day. I don't know. I still don't know what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would interview them together and find out how come the Gangsta Grillz mixtape didn't come out 10 plus years ago when it was supposed to come out. Whatever the case, here we are now, the end of 2025, and DJ Drama and Game have a mixtape that dropped called Every Movie Needs a Trailer. And let me just say, this is a dope mixtape. Game is rapping like he always raps, top tier, you know what I'm saying? And let me just say this too. A lot of folks try to have clickbait and saying, oh, Game is dissing Kendrick Lamar. And I know Game was on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, last week. And, Game said he's the best rapper from the West Coast. He's the best rapper from Compton. And everybody automatically are putting these headlines up with Game picture and Kendrick Lamar picture, trying to start a beef. Let me tell y'all, most hip hop media are culture vultures. They are. They do culture vulture type stuff. I don't care if it's a black person hosting the podcast or the media company or a white person, whoever it is. Like, most hip hop journalism and media are culture vultures. And trying to put Game against Kendrick and saying Game is even dissing Kendrick on this mixtape is culture vulture activity. As far as I'm concerned, I don't hear no direct disses. Now, are there a couple lines that you could kind of maybe interpret as subliminals? Possibly. But we all know Game typically says a name when he's dissing you. When he's going to diss somebody, he kind of puts their name to it, I think if he was dissing Kendrick, he would just say it. But even the subliminals, that's up for interpretation. But to make headlines saying, oh, Game is dissing Kendrick, that's real lame. You know what I'm saying? Real lame and culture vulture type of activity. But anyway, back to the mixtape, man. Every movie needs a trailer. Super, super dope, man. The album starts off with Game just rapping. Let me just say, this tape is produced by Mike and Keys. Dope production team. Very, very dope. A lot of the music is real soulful, a lot of soul samples. And the album starts out with an Ozzy Brothers sample. You know what I'm saying? And Game is rapping with like some kind of filter, some kind of effect on his voice that making him sound like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's real dope. Silver Lining is dope. Can I is dope. Chrome Hearts is dope. These are song titles. Real dope, man. America's Nightmare. Game is spitting so hard on here. I don't care what you say. You can't deny the greatness of Game's pen. You just can't do it. Spitting crazy. A song called Good Enough where they sample, I think it's Stephanie Mills, I Feel Good. Real dope record. They sample Stephanie Mills, I Feel Good, and they like put some kind of drill drums on there. You know what I'm saying? And it works. You know what I'm saying? It works. Gang rapping his butt off on there, man. He got a song called Rotation with Jeremiah for the ladies. Very dope record. You know what I'm saying? A song called The Coast Guard, which is like, again, vintage Game, rapping, you know, that hardcore West Coast stuff. Then he got a song called So Contagious with LaToya Williams. Yeah, LaToya Williams, somebody done found her, dusted her off, put her on the hook, you know what I'm saying? Very dope record, man. Another song, Just Like Me. I love that song. Real hard beat, Just Like Me. And then the biggest standout song is a song called Living, where they sample the girl from Paramore. I forget her name. But, you know, everybody's favorite Paramore song, Ain't It Fine Living, whatever. They sample her vocals from there. And I hope they got that cleared. And I hope that song gets some promotion behind it. Because that could be a big single if they put some money behind it. Very dope song, man. So overall, the project is dope, man. Game's new project. Every movie needs a trailer. And I'm assuming they're talking about this mixtape being a trailer for the documentary part 3, which is coming soon, apparently. I don't know, but very dope project. Did y'all like it? Let me know what you think about it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You think it was dope? You think it wasn't dope? What's your opinion? Is Game dope despite its antics? What do y'all think, man? Let me know in the comments, man. As always, it's Brian Onrea, man. Hoping y'all are doing well, and I'm out.